guys, it's Patricia, and today I am bringing to you a Scentsy haul. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all the packing, and I will be right back. Most of these items are for me. 1 warmer and 3 bars are for a customer. That's it. So just be 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I have a warmer that's not for me, but I actually have this warmer, and it is called the Free to Fly warmer. This is a great warmer. It has a huge dish. I will take a picture of my own and I will insert it in right here so you can look at it, but it has a huge dish. Now, one thing I want to know from you guys, I can't find this in the catalog, and I think it's on the back flap open with all the warmers, but I can't see it in the regular part of the catalog. So if you know where this is, please let me know. And I haven't like scrutinized the catalog with a fine-tooth comb, but so I picked up 2 warmers for myself. Now this is a party that I closed out, so most of these things I got at a good deal, either free or half price. So the first one I am going to show you, I will show it to you just out of the box, and then I will insert a still picture of it because I would have to kind of show you against the wall. It's called the Perfect Pearl Warmer. This is a mini warmer. This is a glass mini warmer. If you have watched my channel, you know I have strong preferences towards ceramic warmers in general and ceramic mini warmers for sure. Now I do want to show you something. This this glass mini warmer tapers. For some reason I've had better luck with, I've had a couple of these. I've had better luck with this style that tapers. So here it is, and the lighting in here is not the greatest today. But it's got little gray speckles and towards the top. And a lot of people have been using colored bulbs with this. It's way more speckled than I thought it was going to be. But anyway, I will put it together and I will insert a picture and you can see what it looks like. All right, here's the other warmer I have. It is, I'm excited. So I try not to go overboard with warmers because I find once you get a good warmer, my thought is, why get more? This one works great. And I am planning on a video of showing you guys how I pick out what I think are going to be good performing warmers, or the traits that I've noticed about good performing warmers. And I've told my family they actually all have to leave the house so I can go around to different warmers and film the video that way rather than move the warmers all up here. Because let's face it, you don't want to be moving warmers. Anyway, this next one, oh boy, it's called In the Clouds, which is where my head is. It's in the clouds today. So we have a warning. This product may contain sharp edges, etc., etc. We have instructions. I encourage people to read these instructions because you just never know if you're going to pick up a tip. In the top, we have a dish, so do not just throw that out. And this one is a clear dish. This is a pretty universal size dish, so if you need something like this, you can usually find a spare replacement dish online. Styrofoam. Okay, I'm making a huge mess. That's okay. Bulb, and you know what? I just blew a bulb in another warmer. I'm going through bulbs like crazy. I hate when my bulbs blow. So here's the warmer just without, let me put I'll put the thing in here in a second. Wow. That is some funky looking, good looking stuff. Look at that. I love it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put the bulb in and I will plug it in here. Just let me do that for you. This is a 25 watt. Okay, I am back. I have it plugged in and I will turn it on. And there's a little notch here in the back. So you just have to line that up so that it doesn't wobble. Sorry, it's really bright. Let's bring it towards the camera and you can see the funky disco effect. Oh, I love what it's doing to the walls. If you guys could see what's going on in here, it's like a friggin' Cloud Disco. I love it. And now when you go back like this, it's very bright. And is it a very bright warmer? It certainly is. This I'm probably going to turn off for a second. This, oh my gosh, I love it. This one I'm going to use, I think I'm going to change up the one that lights up my stairs, because that will light up my stairs no problem. And maybe I will have my mini warmer at the bottom of the stairs. Between those, like top and bottom, we're going to be set. So now that I have a big mess, let's go over the non-wax items. There are 4 oils and a fragrance mist. I got a fragrance mist in Cozy Cardigan. Let's open this puppy up, shall we? And I'm going to spray it, and we're going to, well, I'm going to smell it, and you guys are going to, oh my gosh. There's like a little thing here. Let me just see if I can get, that took a while. If anybody ever does Scentsy videos, haul videos, you know, if you look around you, it's a friggin' disaster zone. It looks like a bomb went off, and I've barely gotten into the haul. So Cozy Cardigan, it says here, soft suede, blushing rose, and amber silk. And if they're directions, it says to apply, spray 3 to 6 inches away from the skin surface. If using on clothes, test, oh my gosh, on a small area first. Sorry. I'm gonna smell good. I almost smell a tiny bit of alcohol, but it smells nice. It's like a drying down to a really nice smell, so that's gonna be good. Not overly strong, just a nice subtle kiss of fragrance. I love it. Okay, we have some oils to go over. And if you're not an oil fan, you can just jump ahead, but it's always good to hear about these. These are the 4 new oils, and so I picked up each new oil. So let's start with Cactus Pear in the balancing section. This one says, just pick pear and apple blossom, balance a low-key hint of cactus. These are 15 milliliter size. This is really good. It's like very sweet with some greenery. I feel like I definitely get pear and cactus. Maybe like a green apple. What kind of apple? Apple blossom. This is really nice. I like this one. Thumbs up. All right. The next one is in the comforting section, and it is Vetiver and Sandalwood. This one says, find your sanctuary in soothing notes of sandalwood, vetiver, and amber. And there we go. I'm a little nervous when it says amber. Vetiver can be a little bit earthy for me, so let's see. Yeah, I feel like I can smell vetiver for sure. I feel like I smell sandalwood the least, and I smell amber. This might be a little bit of a hard one for me to get through, but we will see, because when you smell something here in the bottle, it is very concentrated as compared to when you put it in your diffuser. Now, in one of our, is it called premium diffusers, I usually put around 7. I don't know why, but I think Lucky 7 puts 7 drops in. Sometimes I'll put less, sometimes more. But yeah, it usually ends up to be around 7. The next one we're going to talk about is in the calming section, and it is Chamomile Violet. This one says, chamomile eases into aromatic tea leaves and delicate violet. Now I usually get the transition kits, but what happened was I looked about 2 weeks before when we could order things, like around then, and they just had the full kit, which was really expensive. And I always get the transition kit. So I was like, ugh. So then I just said, well, I'll just order the 4 new ones. And then as soon as I placed my order, literally about an hour later, I thought, I should check and see if the transition kit is available. And sure enough, it's available. So I was a little bit annoyed, because in the transition kit, you're going to get any scent that was not in the spring and summer in your transition kit. And usually they don't outline what you're getting, but anyway, it is what it is. I still might get it because there are 5 milliliter size bottles, but I have so much oils, I figure I'll just go with this. Anyway, this is a chamomile, tea leaves, violet. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I think I'm getting a lot of violet. Whoa. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit tricky for me to get. I don't think I like this one. Get through. I'm hoping this one might be put it in my son's room. But we'll see. Because like I said, it is very strong here. And it will change when I move it in the diffuser. Put it in the diffuser. The last one is called Ocean Mist and Aloe. This is in the uplifting category. And it says bright notes of orange and aloe ride a tide of ocean mist. This one sounds good. Nice blue. Oh, I love this one. It smells good. It smells very sweet, almost like candy ocean. How can that be? What would that be? Orange, aloe, and ocean mist. I don't know, but this friggin' smells like kids would like it too. It doesn't smell like that a lot of herbal diffuser oils. So if you're kind of like, yeah, I don't really like those herbal type ones, this might be one to give a try. It smells very clean and fresh at the same time, so that is a good one. That one is Ocean Mist and Aloe. Very different, very sweet, a little bit soapy, sweet, and fresh at the same time. We have another box, so I have to open this one. Now this is the wax. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I had put a little post about burning a Scentsy box. Just as a joke, it was a staged photograph. But if you have a lot of packing paper and boxes, you can use those in your fire pits. And one thing I've realized is you can actually line a garbage can with this, like a standard small garbage can. You can line with one of these silver bags. And it's really good if you hot dump because it's kind of thick and like it won't go through the bag as easy. So yeah, and it's got like a sticky rim, so if you kind of do it right, you can, because that's what I did once because I needed a bag real quick. All right, let's just grab and go. The first one is SLEIGH All Day. This is a new release. I just covered this in Tester Tuesday last week. Yeah, it's got a little bit of mint, and it's got like a little bit of eucalyptus. It's got a little bit of like a woodsy note. And it's a little bit fresh at the same time. Yeah, this was very, very light for me. So I'm hoping it does okay in the bar. That is SLEIGH All Day. The next one is called Cloudberry Dreams. This one from my memory has raspberry, a hint of rose, peaches, and vanilla. Now I get a lot of raspberry and a lot of rose. The rose, as you're warming it, it took about 45 minutes and then boom, it hit me. So that's the one thing I wish I could just take the rose away. But it smells so pretty here. And I don't even smell rose that much here. But when I warmed my two testers, I definitely picked up on the rose. So I am still excited to try that. And this is Cloudberry Dreams. I don't get a ton of peach. That kind of comes in later. That is the scent that they throw at the people that don't really like fall and winter. They go, here you go. Here's something to make you happy. Something a little different. I think that's good to do too, because not everybody wants fall, winter, apples, cinnamon, pumpkin. And then with winter, we have like the fir, the pine, the spruce. And then we also have the mints, the minty vanillas, the wood. Anyway, there's a lot of repetitiveness. So, and every scent does smell different, but there's a lot of repetitiveness if you just read the scent notes. This is in the bakery section. This is apple and oats. Yeah, this is it smells a little bit more apple-y to me than the tester, but I have warmed this as well. It's pretty good. It's not super, super strong bakery. It's a little bit of a lighter bakery, and I can't get it out. So it's basically got like oatmeal and like a cinnamon apple type thing going on. Yeah, and I'm excited to warm this, it's got the measles. I'm excited to warm this with baked apple pie and just see how they kind of balance each other out. Because baked apple pie is very cinnamon heavy and not much crust, and that's a little bit more bakery with not as much apples and cinnamon. So it might balance each other out. I got another apple and oats. That's for a customer. I have a Be Merry. This is a good one. Oh man, I usually have most scents from the year before in my Scentsy closet right here. so I don't have to order a lot of these, but I wanted an extra one. Oh, very strong smelling in here. Basically, you get pine boughs, holly leaf, and cassis. Very nice. And the cassis reads like a cranberry, winterberry, and I think it's the holly that makes that special. Perfect peppermint white wax. This is basically the smell of pure peppermint, but my nose picks up a tiny bit of vanilla with this. And it usually comes after it's been warming. Like the longer you warm it, the gradual vanilla creeps in a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Anyway, this is an excellent mixer. You can add this to chocolate scents. You can add it to strawberry scents, lavender scents. You can mix it with sugar. You can mix it with so many different things. You can mix it with a coffee if you want. Breakfast in bed. I just covered this one in Tester Tuesday. This one has temporarily been out of stock, but it's just because it's probably one of the more popular scents from my kind of informal gathering of information. Everyone's really excited about this one. So this one is basically pastry, pumpkin, and black raspberry with a vanilla cinnamon drizzle. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and this one here, it's a nice medley of all of those things. I don't pick up as much black raspberry as I would like, but if you want a little bit more, you could add black raspberry vanilla, you could add dancing sugar plums, you could add winterberry apple tea. That would give you a little bit more of that vibe. But this is really nice. And I think the reason these kind of scents do well is because they're already pre-blended and mixed for you. So that's why they're so appealing, because they're a little bit of everything good and yummy. Speaking of, we have Dancing Sugar Plums. I think this one might be my favorite of the new releases. Yeah, I really like it. It's like black raspberry vanilla met a cinnamon stick. Not a super, super, super hot cinnamon stick. And a little bit of vanilla just to creep that plum intensity, the tartness and sourness down a little bit. Oh, this is really nice. Now, let me tell you, it's not super strong, but this would be good to add the thing, so I'm very excited to use that one. Another for a customer. Oh, here we go. Around the Campfire. This is basically smoky embers, fresh fallen wood, and I think like mountain air or something like that. This is very smoky. But it's a nice smoky. Like it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck in a fire kind of smoke. It's got those other things in it that kind of just bring you around to that happy place of life. You know, being by a campfire, starting a fire in a wood cabin, in the fireplace, not the actual cabin itself. Yeah, and the freshness in the background makes all the difference. And this is going to be a phenomenal mixer. If you're going to use this to mix, just cut off half a cube and add it to a full cube or 2 cubes of something else. Test it out. But this, you know, don't be shy of this scent. It's very, very nice. It's well done. Not overly strong in terms of the intensity, because I've had other scents from other companies that the smokiness is just like through the roof, blow your house off. That is like a medium intensity scent. So here we go. A nice orange color wax, Autumn Road Trip. This one here, this is like, reminds me a little bit, if you like painted leaves, you might like this. This is a little bit more of a fruitier twist of painted leaves. Yeah, there's definitely, it's very fresh, but fruity at the same time. It's in the fruity category. It has apples, it has pears, and it has like silver oak. You definitely get the oak. I get that the most at the beginning, and then you can kind of pick up the fruity notes. Very nice and fresh, and I think that's strong enough for an open concept. This one is definitely strong enough for an open concept. Butter Pecan. This is a returning scent. Oh, it has like a little wart. That's funny looking. Yeah, I mean, this was the scent of the month, I think, for October 2018, if I remember correctly. This was a good one. It came right after Amber Hollow. So quite a difference from Amber Hollow, but this is a very creamy, buttery, a little bit of maple, but maple done really well. I like that one. It's very sweet. Here we have Almond Croissant. This one here is in the bakery section. Yeah, this one is very bakery. Like, I really like this one. It almost smells like one of those almond cookies from like your Chinese food restaurants. That kind of is what it reminds me of. Yeah, like the baked cookie or even the dough, but it doesn't smell like almond extract. It smells like the nutty ground almonds or the almond with the skin This is really nice. I like it. I don't know if it's an almond croissant, but I do know I like that one. Best in Snow. This one I have not yet covered in Tester Tuesday, so I have not warmed it yet. Oh, actually, spoiler alert. Yes, I did. I forgot about it. But now I remember. Oh yeah, I remember. Minty. But I haven't talked to you guys about it. So I will just tell you that this is fairly strong out of the gate. And it does change as you warm it. And you'll have to tune into Tester Tuesday to find out the rest. Whoa, very minty. It's got like an icy cool mint, a fresh air, kind of ozone, fresh air winter quality. And not as much of that like woodsiness. So if you're wondering the difference between this and SLEIGH All Day, Best in Snow is very minty. SLEIGH All Day is less minty and more of the woods creep in. Moving right along, Apple Cherry Strudel. This one is in the bakery section. It's returning. Really, really nice. It's like an apple cherry with a little bit of pastry. I've been warming just 2 cubes so far in my bonus room. I am not doing the greatest with this. I'm praying I'm going to have better luck in another room. Just Breathe. This one I try to keep around all the time, but sometimes my local customers steal it from me. Oh my gosh. This one has a giant wart. That's funny looking. So these cubes down here are kind of at a disadvantage because it looks like the way it poured, it wasn't. That's weird. Anyway, this is a really nice scent, but at first, when I first smelled it, I didn't like it. Whoa, it's very strong with the eucalyptus on the bottom. But in general, it's got eucalyptus, a medley of mints, and it's got lemon. And it does smell a little bit cleanerish, but when you put this in your house, it just smells like a nice fresh air, especially if it's in a huge zone. Nice, fresh, cleanly house. If it's in a smaller room, it just gives you that aromatic, like, you know, you feel like you can breathe better when you have this on, but that's just, you know, it's in your head, but who knows. Here we have Farm Stand Pumpkin Orange Wax. This one I had to sell one to a local customer, so I wanted to have one so I can warm it. And this is basically, it's got like pumpkins, caramel, spices, like cinnamon. I can't get this out. Yeah, this would do really well with a bakery edition as well, because it's kind of like, it's like teetering on almost being a bakery. So that is Farm Stand Pumpkin. And last but not least, this is probably a scent that not a lot of people haul. This is for me because I want to have it for when I do Tester Tuesday, because at some point this is going to come up. Cinnamon Bear. This is in the spice category. It's very red hot cinnamon. I can do all types of cinnamon. My preference is bakery, but I can handle most types. So I'm not scared of this scent like some people. But yeah, I mean, I don't freak out when I smell it, but a lot of people would have a lot of trouble with this. But do you want to know what? This is a bestseller. And sometimes when I used to go to vendor events with my sponsor or my director, people would ask and look for this. So always remember, just because something might not be your scent preference, it can definitely be a scent love for somebody else. So anyway, there you go. Thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. If you know where that Free to Fly warmer is, let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.